Your insurance company just denied your claim, and suddenly that policy you've been paying into for years feels like a contract written in invisible ink. Welcome to one of the most infuriating, confusing, and surprisingly winnable battles in personal finance. This happens more than you think. Insurers deny roughly 30 to 40% of first-time claims, and many policyholders just accept it and walk away. That's exactly what they're counting on, and that's exactly why we need to talk. The denial letter shows up, and it reads like it was written by a robot trained on legalese and passive aggression terms, like not a covered peril or outside the policy period, designed to make you feel like you never had a chance. But here's the thing, a denial is not a verdict. It's an opening position. Think of your insurer like a poker player. They're showing you their hand early to see if you'll fold before the real game starts. The moment you push back with documentation, they often recalculate the cost-benefit of fighting you. The catalyst behind most denials isn't fraud or bad faith. It's ambiguity in the contract language combined with adjusters incentivized to minimize payouts. Understanding that dynamic changes everything, because now you're not fighting a faceless institution. You're negotiating with a system that has clear pressure points. When you first bought that policy, the agent smiled, the brochure was glossy, and the word comprehensive got thrown around like confetti at a parade. Fast forward to claim time, and comprehensive apparently has 17 asterisks you didn't notice. The psychological toll of a denial is real. It feels personal, even though it's actuarial. Experts in consumer advocacy consistently say that the biggest mistake claimants make is letting emotion drive the response instead of strategy. Here's your historical lesson. Insurance disputes have been fought and won since the 1900s. And the playbook rarely changes. Document everything, appeal formally in writing, and escalate to your state's Department of Insurance if needed. Regulators hate bad faith denial patterns, and insurers know their loss ratios get scrutinized when complaints pile up. The misconception most people carry is that the insurer's decision is final and legally binding on the first denial. It is not. You have the right to a formal internal appeal, an external review in most states, and in egregious cases, litigation where bad faith payouts can exceed the original claim. So here's the practical framework. Pull your policy, highlight the exact clause they cited, then find the clause that contradicts or qualifies it, because there almost always is one. Send your appeal certified mail, attach every photo, receipt, and contractor estimate you have, and reference your state's insurance code by number. The deeper truth in all of this is that insurance contracts are adhesion contracts. They were drafted entirely by one party, and courts historically interpret ambiguous language in favor of the policyholder. That's not a loophole. That's foundational contract law working exactly as intended. Discipline here looks like keeping a paper trail from day one, reading your renewal documents annually, and never assuming your coverage is the same as last year. Process beats panic, and preparation beats conviction when you're sitting across from a claims adjuster. At the end of all this, the philosophical takeaway is simple. The system isn't designed to be fair, but it is designed to be navigable if you know the rules. Consistency in documentation, patience in the process, and sizing your energy toward the battles worth fighting will always outperform emotional escalation. And if you're comfortable with any outcome, it's because you walked in prepared policy in hand, rights understood, and a clear escalation path mapped out before you ever needed it. That's not pessimism, that's the most rational form of optimism there is. Whether you're protecting a rental property, a renovation project, or a primary residence, we can help you think through coverage, contracts, and next steps. Check out our links in the description below for real estate investing guidance, home contracting resources, and trusted lender connections.